What up, y'all? What up, y'all? What y'all think about the night's fight, man? Put your comments in the comment section. Devin Haney put on a good performance to you. How you rate his performance? What you think of the night's fight? Put your comments in the comment section. Talk to me tonight, y'all. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Great fight, though. Great fight. Great fight. Great fight. Great fight. Impressed with both fighters. Impressed with what I seen from both fighters, man. Matter of fact, let me put the links in the comment section so y'all can. You want to tap in and talk about it? I'm gonna put the link in the comment section. You can do that too. You know what I mean? But what y'all think of the night's fight, man? What you think of Devin Haney tonight? What? What y'all think of the night's fight, y'all? What y'all think about the night's fight? Put your comments in the comment section. Ooh, Haney is a thorough pro. I just see Tank's uppercuts and left hands hurting far more than JoJo's. Can't help but like Devin Haney. Gritty fight. Gritty fight. Gritty fight. He showed a lot tonight. He showed me a lot tonight because, like, you see a lot of fights. You see a lot of fights where, you see somebody being aggressive, but they're not cutting the ring off properly. JoJo was actually cutting the ring off the right way. And Devin was able just to keep his distance, keep his jab going, stay busy. And in the last round, even when JoJo caught him with a good shot, he showed a little bit of grit, backed JoJo up off him. JoJo said it was the Vaseline, but it was some leather pushing that Vaseline back in his eyes. So I mean, Devin showed a lot tonight. Showed a lot of maturity. You know what I mean? Still stayed in the pocket a few times, a little too more. Nah, I'm not even going to take that from him. He did what he had to do to get the W. He did what he had to do to get the W. But like I said, it's very, like in a lot of these fights you see, it's rare when you see the actual, the person, the aggressor is actually cutting off the round the right way. I mean, he was actually cutting the ring off the way you're supposed to cut the ring off. So, but Devin had an answer. Nice jab, vicious body shots. Everything he did tonight was good, man. I think, and I hope they'd go ahead and do the Kambosos fight now, just like they just said, get that unification fight going. But like I said, Devin looked good tonight. He deserved all his roses. He definitely made up for the. He looked good against the Norez, and then he got hurt in the later rounds, and we was a little rough on him, but he made up for all that tonight. And hats off to JoJo Diaz. Hats off to JoJo Diaz. He was definitely a warrior tonight. He had nothing to be ashamed of. He left it all in the ring. You know what I mean? He didn't take a round off. He didn't whip away because he was getting hit with a lot of leather. But that's how when you walking a fighter down and you being aggressive, that's how you got to do it. You got to cut the ring off. You got to position yourself right in. JoJo do that. Talk to me in the comment section, y'all. What y'all think about the night's fight? What you think about Devin? What you think about him? Maybe the Kambosos fight being next. Talk to me tonight, y'all. You know what I mean? So Haney did it all. Body shots, stinging jabs, hard rights. I suspect he could have moved more and not even given JoJo as many opportunities he did. Somewhat because JoJo was being very excellent. JoJo was being excellent with the way. See, it's how you it's not only just walking toward the fighter, is your movements, how you cut the ring off, where you placing your feet. He did all that tonight, and he was cutting the ring off perfectly. So he's putting himself in position to be able to get his shots at Devin. So, sometimes, you want to keep moving, but sometimes you got to also throw the punches to keep the person that's coming at you at bay. You know what I'm saying? Kind of keep him in the defensive posture so he's not just, teeing off on you. So, like I said, great job by Devin. Great job by Devin. Great everything. But yeah, JoJo did just as well. Like I said, he cut the ring off the right way. You know what I mean? He wasn't just swinging wild. He wasn't just trying to do the little, like to be like, okay, basically, okay, last week, you look at how Teofimo was coming at Kambosos. He was swinging wild and just trying to, aggressively get in there and at any cost. JoJo was tactical with how he was cutting the ring off. JoJo was cutting the ring off. He's like I said, he's placing his feet, placing his jab, placing his punches all in the right place. But Devin had an answer. Devin had an answer. So I mean, like I said, man, it was definitely a great fight by Devin, man. And I'm like, I'm excited about boxing. These are the type of fights we need when you see young, strong fighters, young, strong champions. They putting it all on the line and they fighting each other when they supposed to be fighting each other and they putting it all in the ring, man. So yeah, hats off to them, man. What y'all think of the fight tonight, man? I'm trying to get this link in the comment section so I could try to put this link in the comment section so we can So, a couple of y'all want to jump in, say your opinion, talk your talk, however y'all want to do it. I'm going to try and put the comments in the comment section so we can do that, though. But, yes, all in all, great fight. Great fight. Talk to me tonight, y'all. Talk to me tonight. What y'all think of the fight? Who y'all want? I mean, of course, I think the unification bout with him and Cambosis got to happen now. Strike while the iron's hot. For somebody to get hurt, for something else happen, go ahead and strike while the iron's hot. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what we need. You know what I mean? What you think, James? You want that? It seems like Cambosis is willing to do it right now. He's not waiting around. He's definitely saying he's ready to do it. So I say let's do it. I say let's do it, man. You know what I mean? I'm putting the link in the comment section, y'all, for whoever wanted to step in and talk if y'all want to. Also, talk to me in the comment section. Don't be shy. Cambosis fight makes sense. Yes, it do. Cambosis fight makes a lot of sense. I mean, he just had an exciting fight with Teofimo. He got the W. He like I said, and I don't see anything blocking the fight from happening. He was there. You know what I'm saying? So, yes. Yeah. Yep. George Cambosis, man. I mean, how do you think? Matter of fact, what do you? What's going on, bro? You watched the fight tonight? What's going on, Cuzzo? You watched the fight tonight, though? How's that thing? Keep doing what you're doing, James. They'll be in here. They'll be in here. You know what I mean? They'll be in here. You know, try to get this thing. Oh, what am I doing? Well, what y'all think of the fight? What y'all want to see next? I mean, it was. Like I said, I was thoroughly impressed by how the fight went. Like I said, it can only be one winner. But like I said, when you see fights like that, when you see, like I said, a lot of times you see, the boxer people say, well, the boxer's just running or the person that's trying to cut the ring off is just swinging on wild. Well, nah, tonight was a fight where you actually seen both fighters doing it the right way. Devin was placing his shots up to the head, up to the body, round the guard, uppercut. JoJo's coming through behind the mitts, cutting on the ring, shooting to the body, shooting to the blow, shooting on they did everything you're supposed to do. You know what I mean? It's just that one was more effective than the other. You know what I mean? And that's what it's all about. We just want to see good fights, good competitive fights, good champions doing what they supposed to be doing. I was impressed. I ain't gonna lie. I was impressed. I like what I seen from both fighters tonight. I don't think nobody should be, upset with anybody. That the judges did get it right. The scorecard seemed to be in the right perspective. The zone had two good fight cards in a row. Had two great fight cards in a row about how you want to slice the pie. They put together two. Well, one by accident, but whatever, they got it together, and now we got a potential unification bout that we all been waiting for. So hey, man, shouts out to that. Get it done. I actually would prefer to see Tank versus Haney rather than Kambosos fight, but the money in the crowd will push hard for Kambosos. Either way, the fans wins. Well, I think this time around we got to go with the easiest fight to make. The easiest fight to make is the Kambosos fight. It's a unification bout, and I think that to me, I think that's the best route to go. That's just me. I think that's the best route to go for whoever for whoever for the fans and everybody involved. I think the best route to go is to go ahead and take that unification bout. Get it out the way. Get that unification bout out the way, man. Get everybody, what they need and what they want right then and there. I think that's the best way to go. That's just my opinion. You know what I mean? That's my opinion. I think they should go ahead and get that done. You know what I mean? I don't see no reason to go no other route. I mean, yeah, I don't see him. I don't see taking that fight right now. I think Cambosis is the easiest fight, and plus, like I said, the winner of that fight will be a great big fight for Tank after that. So I say let's go ahead and get the unification bout. Let's go ahead and get the fight that we know we can get right now out the way. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. That's just me. You know, Cambosis is tall. Cambosis is rangy. Cambosis showed that he's a game fighter. So I think we should go with that. I like the Cambosis versus Haney fight. I do. I love that fight right there, and I love that they fight, and they're gonna be fighting in front of a humongous crowd over in Australia. Good call, man. George Cambosis is striking while the iron's hot. You know what I'm saying? He's striking while the iron's hot, so I'm not mad at him for that. You gotta go on and do it. You know what I mean? See if we can get a few folks in here, man. We can chop it up. Like I said, for those that want to chime in, man, the link is in the comment section. The link is in the comment section. You know what I mean? Let me get this thing going on, man. Haney won't make the mistake Tio made. Facts. Haney won't make the fakes. But the thing is, George is not limited to just walking behind, trying to walk him down as well. George is he's a lot taller than JoJo, and he's a natural 135 pounder. Not taking nothing away from not saying anything, about the size of JoJo in this fight. I'm just saying he's taller than JoJo. He's not reduced to just standing behind him and trying to walk him down. He gonna give some movements too. He gonna throw some jabs too. He gonna throw some hooks too. So that fight probably, that fight might end up might end in a stoppage. But I mean, or maybe not. But like I said, it'll be a much different fight from what he had tonight with JoJo. Not saying nothing about JoJo, but it'd be a much different fight, with that. You know what I mean? So that's all I'm saying. So it'll be a much different fight than JoJo. You know what I'm saying? So I think I think that's the best fight to go. Because Haney's not gonna make the mistakes that Teofimo made, but also, like I said, he's gonna give a different angle, a different look, a different flavor. It'll be a nice little scrap. You know what I mean? Because Cambosa gonna let his hands go, Devin gonna let his hands go. It'll be a nice scrap. However it go down, however it lasts, it'll be a great fight for unification. About it. It'll be everything that we can fry the chicken for that. We can fry the chicken for Cambosa and Devin Haney. You know what I mean? Y'all been shy in this comment section tonight, man. Talk to me. Talk to me tonight in this comment section, man. What y'all think of the fights? Did you like the undercard? Montana Love, Jessica McKaskill. You know what I mean? For all my folks who like women's boxing, Jessica McKaskill, undisputed welterweight champion. She won tonight. She's looking for big fights. Katie Taylor, who also, matter of fact, they did show that Katie Taylor has a fight coming up, I think next week. You know what I'm saying? So that, Jessica Mckaskill, hope she can get the winner of that one. You know what I mean? Montana Love, he won tonight. I'm interested to see who he fights at 140. You know what I mean? He said he wants Tank. We'll see. We'll see about that. You know what I mean? But all in all, like tonight is about Devin Haney. He did what he had to do. You know what I mean? I was impressed with him. Definitely was impressed with him. Definitely like what he brought to the table. You know what I'm saying? Talk to me, y'all, before we're gonna end the night. We're gonna end the night over on Instagram. I already know that. Try to get a few people up in here. See what we're talking about. Reaching out to a few folks to get them up here, see what they're talking about out there. Seen so many. Oh, he's only 23 and already a complete fighter. Yes, he's a great fighter. Cannot take nothing from him. Another wild card that will come into play as this goes on, depending on how long everybody plans to stay at 135. Because, like I said, it's so many things that could come for. That's why I think the Kambosos fight should happen next. Because behind that, by the time they finish, him and Kambosos finish with that fight, probably you'll see at 135, you'll probably see another fella by the name of Shakur Stevenson in the vicinity, which makes for another big fight for the winner of that fight. So like I say, just keep it going. Keep it going. Please make the Kambosos fight now. Strike while the iron's hot. We don't need no in-between fights. We don't need no hype-up fights. We don't need no keep busy fights. Go straight to the Kambosos fight, and then the winner, we'll see where Shakur's at. If Shakur decides to move up there as well. And that melting pot can go. Maybe by now, Golden Boy can get Ryan Garcia to come outside. See, another thing that happened tonight is, JoJo did all the work JoJo's doing all the work that Ryan Garcia is supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so maybe by now they can get Ryan Garcia to come outside. You know what I'm saying? So we can see what's shaking there. You know what I'm saying? So it's all kinds of possibilities that could come from that. But right now, I think just go ahead with the unification bout. I think George Kambosos makes for a real good fight. Let Teofimo Gordon move on to 140, start his adventures up there, and then we got a nice little cooking pot. Boxing 2022 is going to be a huge year for boxing. It's going to be the year. It's going to be a lot of unification fights. We should have an undisputed by the end of 2022. We should have an undisputed 135 champion. We will have an undisputed 147 pound. We'll have an undisputed at 154. You know what I mean? So, and we might even have an undisputed heavyweight champion by the end of 2022. You know what I mean? So boxing is not in as bad place as everybody's making it out to be. Like boxing is in shambles and everything's falling apart, but look like it's all coming back together now, and it's happening organically. You know what I mean? However we got here, we here. However we got to this point, we here. Come on, Flat. Basement Boxman Talk, where y'all at? Come on up in here, man. I think however we got here, we here. And I think we need to just keep on going. Nothing can spoil it. See, I told y'all, even with the celebrity boxing that's going on and the Paul brothers and all that, even with all that going on, we still getting good fights. So we should be closing out the year strong, y'all. You know what I mean? And then we got a lot to look forward to next year. Boxing is great. Bad boxing is back. But Devin Haney, I was impressed. Highly impressed tonight. Even when he got hurt in the 12th round or buzzed in the 12th round, he was willing to go out on his shield. He showed that he wasn't just gonna try to loyal and run. He didn't try to get away. He really by the end of 22. Yep. We should have undisputed champions. We should next year is gonna be a lot of undisputed unless we get a bunch of draws and some craziness. We should have quite a few undisputed champions next year. You know what I mean? We should all that should be out the way. You know what I mean? Binging. By the end of 2022, 135, 140 already has an undisputed. 140 already got an undisputed. Shout out to you too, my brother. Shout out to you too. Appreciate you. Let me see. We already got an undisputed at 140. We got one at 168. Heavyweight should be undisputed by the end of next year. And like I say, I'm on record. We will get the undisputed welterweight championship next year, and it's already been signed for the rematch between Castano and Jamel Charlo at 154. So we'll have an undisputed at 154 as well. So look, we're in a good place, y'all. We're in a good place. You know what I'm saying? We are in a good place. Put your comments in the comment section. What y'all think of the nice fight? What fights y'all want to see coming up next? Like what y'all think of everything right now? And I love the fact that they had Kambosos there. You know what I mean? And he was already there to step up and say, you say Jamel wins it at 154? He should. I'm not going to sleep on Castano. We're gonna learn. We're gonna know. We're gonna know what we need to know about that fight early. You know what I mean? If Mel comes out there and really makes a conservative effort to get him out of there, he can get him out of there. You know what I mean? But if we see any of what we seen, in that fight, and he's looking like, yeah. Yeah, I like what I'm seeing with Castano. I like what I saw for Castano in that fight. You know what I mean? He a crafty veteran. He was able to, like I said, Mel hurt him 2 times, and when those 2 times, just like when Teofimo had Kambosos hurt, you gotta get him out of there. These close gritty fights. If you get an opportunity to get the man out of there, you gotta get him out of there. You know what I mean? That's where Mel went wrong. That's where Teofimo went wrong. So let's just see. But I definitely like that fight. So like I said, we in a good place. It happened. It didn't happen the way we wanted to happen, but boxing is coming around. You got, like I said, we're gonna get some undisputed fights, all big fights next year. You know what I'm saying? So let's get it. But like right now, right y'all here, man. Tell us what you think about the fight tonight. Man. Devin Haney really, I was really impressed. I must say it again. I was really, 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 really impressed with what I seen from the young fella tonight. You know what I mean? Like I say, he doesn't, hold on, is this JoJo Diaz? No, it's not. Oh, I thought I had JoJo Diaz for a minute. Okay, hold on. You know what I mean? I thought I had JoJo. For a minute. I was like, getting heavy. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Always good to have you back, man. Always good to have you back. I appreciate you, though. Appreciate you. You know what I mean? Oh, well, we be back here tomorrow night too, because we got Tank tomorrow night. I know you're gonna chime in for that. I know you're gonna be up for that one. You know what I mean? We got Tank tomorrow night. He got a Cruise tomorrow night. So I'm saying we got a weekend of boxing. You know what I mean? I'm talking about we still got stuff to do. We got one more to go, y'all. You know what I mean? We got one more to go. We got one more to go. We got one more to go. We got Tank tomorrow night. He should end this fight in exciting fashion. Appreciate you, James. Appreciate you, James. But yeah, we be here. We be right back at it tomorrow night. I forgot all about that fast. I said, man, well, hold on. We're gonna be right back at it tomorrow. And yeah, Tank should win. Tank should win big. Tank should get the man about in there. Should be a exciting fight while it lasts. You know what I mean? Should be an exciting fight while it lasts. You know what I mean? Should be a exciting fight while it lasts. They got a little chippy and pushy, but don't fights do that. Everybody like, oh God, they get exciting. They do that at all fights. All fights get a little pushy and chippy. So I mean, look for Tank to have another highlight reel knockout. But then again, you know, like I said, we was all sitting back saying we might get upset from somewhere this weekend. So I mean, hopefully it ain't that one, but we'll see. We will see. We will see. Also on the undercard, you know, also for our locals on the undercard of the Tank fight, we got Jaleel Hackett fighting on the undercard of that fight as well. So shout out to Jaleel Hackett, boxing to DC, y'all. We show love to brother Jaleel. You know what I'm saying? So that's a fight. That's a fight coming up tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So. You know, Jaleel will be on that card with Tank. Let me see. See where everybody at tonight, man. See where all the folks at tonight. What we talking about tonight? You know what I mean? What we talking about tonight? I thought it was a great fight. I thought it was an excellent fight. I think that and tomorrow night just adds more to the pot of stew that we cooking right now. Boxing is in a good place. We got a lot of good fights coming up. We got a lot of good fights going on. I think everybody should just relish in the moment. Enjoy yourself. You know what I mean? Send a couple of invites, maybe a few people to pop up. Well, say something if you're on. If you're on, say something. Let me know you're on. Don't just listen. Talk to me tonight, man. Fellas, talk to me. The link, even the link is in the comment section for those that want to pop up in here. If you're on, talk to me. Talk to me. You know what I mean? Everybody watching all quiet tonight, man. Nah, I need y'all to talk with me tonight, man. I don't want to just be up here talking because I feel weird. I feel like I'm talking to myself. Talk to me. What'd you think of the fight, Poncho? I mean, yeah, what'd you think of the night? Talk to me. That's what I'm talking about. Talk to me. What'd you think of the fight? Talk to me. What'd you think of the fight? What'd you see? Tell me what you think, man. You know what I mean? What's good, bro? I know you probably got a house full of people right now, but tell the people, man, talk to me. They can all type in. Y'all want to click the link, talk your talk. The link right there in the section. What's good though? What'd you think of the fight though? What'd you think of the fight? I thought like I said, man, they both fought hard. I like the way JoJo cut the ring off. I like the way JoJo was chopping at the body. I like JoJo. I mean, he wasn't just swinging all wild. He was composed. That's what I'm talking about. That's how you supposed to do it. And then I also love how Devin, he just would not take no for an answer. He had an answer. Every time JoJo got hot and got going, Devin had an answer. That's how you gotta do it, man. This is championship level boxing. That was a championship level fight. Devin looked decent, lacking power. He had enough power to get it done. That's all I'm gonna say. He had enough power to get it done. He did. He looked more than decent. He looked good tonight. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give him his flowers. Give him his flowers. He looked good tonight. I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna say that because look, a couple of those rounds when JoJo was getting close and JoJo was landing some leather, and it looked like okay, JoJo was ready to come on. A few times he stopped JoJo in his tracks. He put JoJo on his back foot. Something made him back up. You know what I'm saying? Something made JoJo back up. You know what I mean? He ain't keep on coming. That's for sure. That's for sure. You know what I mean? So I mean, I get it. He's not a. You can only listen. Punches are born. Punches are born. You know, boxers are trained. You know, punches are born. He should have knocked him out. He should have knocked out JoJo Diaz. He should have knocked out JoJo Diaz. Come on, bro. Listen, man. JoJo a dog, man. JoJo's a dog. You know what I mean? That JoJo ain't never been dropped before. JoJo ain't never been knocked out before, bro. Ain't nobody never knocked out JoJo, man. So I'm not gonna put that on them that he ain't get JoJo out of there. But like I said, with JoJo is walking. He's walking to him in the high guard. He's walking to him in the high guard. He had the earmuffs on, so he knew he couldn't outbox Devin. He knew he had to go be able to take whatever Devin had to throw at him in order to get to him, and he did it the right way. He did it the right way. He got to Devin a few times. Just he wasn't able to hurt Devin significantly enough to change the fight. And every time he had Devin in a certain predicament, Devin was able to answer. So gotta give it to him, man. Gotta give it to him. But I'm not gonna hold him that he ain't knock it down or knock out JoJo Diaz. JoJo Diaz is a dog. JoJo Diaz, look, you gotta look at just now. JoJo now has fought Devin Haney, Tevin Farmer, Javier Fortuna, and Gary Russell Jr. So everybody that say anybody out there, everybody that most people are saying people are ducking, he done fought him. You know what I'm saying? He's fought him. You know what I mean? You can't take nothing from JoJo, even though he lost to now Gary and now Devin Haney. He fought him though. He got out there. So you know, who knows who he'll find somebody later on. He'll find an up and comer or somebody that they hyping up, and he'll run into him and snap them and get his name back out there. He's not done, but he's just not gonna be on that level. You know what I mean? I wouldn't even be surprised if they put JoJo in the ring with Shakur. If Shakur decides to come up to 135, I wouldn't be surprised if they put JoJo in the ring with Shakur. That'd be a good fight. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so now Devin and George Kyle Boskers look like they should go ahead and do that now. While both of them ready to going over. Devin just said he willing to go to Australia, going over to the land down under. Do that thing over there. You know what I mean? Going over there. Jessica Mckaskill. See you. I see you. Don't mind me, y'all. I'm just checking the other boards. Come on, Pop. Go talk to me, Pop. Talk to me, Pop. They quiet on Instagram. Instagram was lit not too long ago, but they quiet on the gram. So they should be over here somewhere. What y'all think about the Montana Love fight tonight? Think about Montana Love, Jessica Mckaskill, who you want to see, him in the ring with next. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I would love to see Montana Love in the ring with my man Gary Antoine Russell. That'd be a nice one I want. We was talking about that earlier today. We supposed to be spicing that back up later on tonight on Instagram. You think Montana nice? Okay, I do too. I like our boy's chances with him though. I like Gary Antoine's chances with him though. Yes, I do. I don't know. He was doing a whole lot back there. Man, that man had a full massage, a dog, a haircut. You gotta win when you go. You better win a fight when you doing all that before a fight. You get the haircuts, and massages, and got dogs running around. You better win when you got all that going on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. My man had a lot going on back there. You know what I'm saying? And you miss weight. Goodness. You better win. That's all I can say. You better win. You doing all that, you better get a W. See what Zab at. See what Judah at tonight. You know what I mean? See what Flat and all our call outs mandatory. But yeah, man. Right now it's all about Devin Haney. Devin Haney. You know what I mean? He did his thing tonight. Tank fight tomorrow. Forgot we got a box. We got a fight weekend. We right back here tomorrow for a Tank tomorrow. Tank fighting Cruz tomorrow. That should be a exciting fight while it lasts. You know what I mean? That should be a exciting fight. So they say, oh, all jokes aside, put some respect on Devin Haney's name. Yeah, he did his thing. Yeah, he did his thing. Nobody has nothing to be. Like I say, you rarely see two fighters where they did it right. I'm a harp on that. Like I said, he wasn't wasting his punches. He was placing every shot he was placing. Like I said, in between the guards, around the guards, right on the body. I mean, nice hooks, nice punch. Man, he got in terms of the boxing skills, he got the total package. He just don't got no power, but he's the total package. But he fights like even though them punches wasn't hurting, he looked like he throwing them with fire. You know what I mean? And he placing them in the right place. But like I said, JoJo was coming through. He cut the ring off the right way. He wasn't swinging all wild. He wasn't being all reckless. He was timing. You know what I mean? It was an excellent boxing match. Even though they was throwing punches with intentions. Neither one of them landed nothing that really hurt the other. But like I said, man, that's what these type of fights bring out, man. These tough, long, hard, gritty fights, man. You know what I mean? Is what you want. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you want. Where guys at? Where's my guys at? Where everybody at? I mean, it was so many panels that was lit a little earlier. Yo. What's going on with my phone, man? But what else, Pop? What else, Pop? What y'all want to talk about tonight? What up? Talk to me, Pop. What y'all want to talk about tonight, man? What? What? Really? Hey, man. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree. No problem with that one. No problem with that one. No problem with that one at all. What you think about tonight's fight, though? What you think about tonight's fight? You know what I mean? What you think about the fighters? What you want to see next from them? You know what I mean? But yeah, I do agree with you on that one. I do absolutely agree. You know what I'm saying? I do agree. I do agree. I do agree. See where everybody at. See what everybody doing. And what chances do y'all get? Who you got winning between Devin and Cambosis in the unification bout? Who you got winning between Devin and Cambosis? Gary will mop Haney up any day. Which Gary? You talking about Gary Jr. or Gary Antoine? Because see, what's about to get really interesting. What's about to get really interesting is in these as next year comes about. 2022, I think 2021 is ending with a bang. Me personally, 2021 brought a whole lot of stuff together. And I think 2022 is just gonna be lit. You know what I'm saying? I think 2022 gonna be lit because you gotta look at it now. Now 135, maybe Ryan Garcia could come outside now. Maybe Ryan Garcia could come outside because JoJo done took care of all the work. JoJo done took all the work for him. Because you know, we do remember the beginning of this year, right? Javier Fortuna and Ryan Garcia was Devin Haney's mandatories. You know what I'm saying? And now JoJo has fought Fortuna and Haney. So both fighters that Ryan Garcia was supposed to, and Devin Haney took care of the Norez. So all the fights that he was supposed to fight, JoJo and Devin took care of that tonight. And then eventually fought each other. So maybe Ryan can come outside now. Maybe he feel he can come outside now. You know what I mean? We get Ryan Garcia back outside at 135, and then Shakur might end up at 135. So that'll get crowded. So that means you got Teofimo and a few others. They going up to 140 where you got Montana Love, Gary Antoine, Josh Taylor, Tank. So listen, somehow, some way, in 2022, we shouldn't see nothing but smoke. We shouldn't see no keep busy fights. No, I gotta, we should see nothing but smoke. So 2022, like I said earlier, we should have an undisputed champion at 147. I'm standing on that. By the end of 2022, for everybody, I'm gonna say it again. By the end of 2022, the fight everybody crying about that they say is killing boxing will happen. Earl Spence will fight Terrence Crawford by the end of the 2022. It's going down. It's going down. At 154, you got the rematch coming up with Castaño and with Jamel Charlo. That should be an undisputed fight right there. At 168, we got an undisputed already. At heavyweight, by the time the year end, after Joshua and Usyk do they redance, Fury will go out there and take care of that, and that'll be it. So we should be lit. We should be lit. And we got a couple, and of course, we're going to have a couple fights that we didn't even expect to happen that's going to happen. So, yeah, 2022, we're going to be lit. Boxing in a great space, man. You know what I mean? Everybody, all boxing fans, start complaining, man, and enjoy this work. Enjoy this work. We got plenty of action coming up. I thought that was a good fight tonight. Nice little chess match. And like I said, both fighters did it the right way. Both fighters did it the right way. Like I said, you didn't see no whole bunch of wasting punches. You ain't seen a whole bunch of wasted energy. A whole bunch of craziness, a whole bunch of wrestling. Devin did it. Devin knew when to hold too. Devin did know when to when to clinch and tie things up. You know what I mean? He wasn't gonna let JoJo. Okay, fight hype. Fight hype got a live on. Okay, fight hype. What we talking about, y'all? We found out people tired. People tired. They want to come outside tonight. Everybody in hibernation tonight. Everybody in hibernation tonight. See what I got going on. I don't know. Well, but yeah. I just want to see the best fight the best, you know what I mean? Matter of fact, next week, sometime during the course of the week, we will have GT the Great. He trained Floyd Mayweather for the Logan Paul fight. He trained Tyron Woodley for his fight with Jake Paul, and then he also trained Adrian Broner. So he's coming through during the course of the week. Next week, we just got to iron out which day he's gonna come through. But he has agreed to come on and chop it up with us. Also, we every Monday we have boxing talks at 3 o'clock, and 4:30 we do NBA, NFL, and all sports talk. But each and every Monday at 3 a.m. we are live, and then we come back on at from 4:30 on, and we do that each and every Monday. Let's talk sports, y'all. Also, you know, www.itiswrittenforever.com for the merch. You know what I mean? Gotta get my plugs in. We are also sponsored by First Financial Group's TST Logistics. Gotta put that out there. We also are the Black Eye Media Room. You know what I mean? Shout out to the Defy the Odds group. You know what I mean? Also Monday I'll be showing off the merch that I got that I received today from Gary Antoine Russell. He sent me some merch. You know what I mean? So I will be rocking my Gary Antoine Russell merch, Polo Twan. Shout out to Polo Twan. I have that on Monday as well. You know what I mean? But in the meantime, between time, what else y'all got on your plate tonight? You know, if you got any comments, like I said, the links in the comment section also as well for those that want to pop on the screen and talk they talk. Give you an opportunity to speak your mind. If not, we just gonna keep on doing it. You know what I mean? But all in all, like I said, boxing is a great place. Boxing is a wonderful, wonderful place. I think we got some good stuff going on. I think we got some good stuff happening. What the world? Oh, you know what? Oh, I ain't even realize it. What we got going on?
Yo, bro. This is nigga like.
Nope. Well, that's gonna do it for me, folks. Look like everybody, most of the people that shut it down for the night, man. Called it a night. Y'all been shy to me in the comment section. It's all gravy. Like I said, we'll be right back here tomorrow night. We'll be right back here tomorrow night for the Tank fight, for the post fight for Tank and Cruz. You know what I mean? And like I said, we might even do some little bit of NFL talks tomorrow as well too. You know, because got NFL all day tomorrow, so we'll be right back at y'all tomorrow. You know what I mean? But for those that just joined, those of y'all that just joined in, tell me what you think about the fight. What y'all want to see next? I thought it was a good card too. Good card tonight. Well put together by the zone tonight. Well put together. Wonderful card. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put the link in the comment section one more time for those that wanna come in here, man. Talk to me tonight. See what we see. I just wanna, see what everybody thought about the fight. I thought it was a great fight. I love to see fights when, good technique, good footwork, great strategy on both sides. Everybody was executing this win. Devin just had a little bit more and was more successful at what he came to do. And JoJo just fell a little short. But all in all, great fight. Great tactical fight. You know what I mean? Both corners was dead on. Both corners were dead on, with the thing that they were doing. So, we're going to leave it there. You know what I mean? Where you at, Joey? Matter of fact, I'm going to see you. Where you at, Joey? I see your comment, but I don't see. I see your comment, but I don't see it on the screen. Oh, that's weird. That's weird, though. But did you watch the fight tonight, Joey? Did you watch the fight? What'd you think of the fight? What'd you think of the fight? That's weird. I can't see. That's weird. Some of these comments ain't coming through the panel. Why is that? Why the comments ain't coming through the panel? We're gonna leave it there. Okay. Having Haney don't let the fight slip away. Nah, he didn't let the fight slip away. He clearly won the fight. He clearly was in control of the fight. I don't know. It seemed just like just the crowd. And I was so hoping that the crowd wasn't going to sway the judges at all, because definitely the crowd was definitely a pro JoJo Diaz crowd. But I'm glad the judges got it right and all that. Oh yeah, speaking of that, earlier today, these reports that came out about Teofimo Lopez and how he had problem with his lungs before the fight and all these things with his conditions and stuff that couldn't write. Lucky that he was even able to survive and all of that. Okay, I got you. They couldn't write. Lucky that he was. You know what I mean? But here's the thing. Here's the thing about that. Look, at some point in time, I get it. These fighters are moving up in the world, and they doing things, and they want to put together fights. I struggle with the fact that a fighter who had over a year, almost a year, to make a fight happen, this fight date got moved so many times. It was in this month, then it was going to be in that month, then it was this month, then it was that month. Then we're going to do it on this. We're going to do it here. We're going to do it in Albuquerque. We're going to do it in Dallas. This fight moved around so many times that when you finally get to the actual fight, how do you end up with a fighter in the ring with inflated lungs? You know what I'm saying? That's the part that I find that I struggle with. I struggle with how do you end up with inflated lungs after we went through all that? That's the part I can't get. I can't get after we went through all that. You know what I'm saying? So that's the issue. That's the issue I had with the Teofimo, what they said about Teofimo. If it's true or not, I don't know. Because I always look at it, the things you could control from your own camp, you got to control from your own camp. Just like the situation with Wilder, when Wilder was complaining about the gloves and things of that nature like that. And honestly, is there some truth to it? Maybe. But you have certain things you can control. You can control every part of that faction of the game. So if your fighter ended up out in the ring, out there with inflated lungs, if that's the case, why would you put your fighter in that predicament? You know what I mean? Why would you put your fighter in that predicament? At the end of the day, I don't care if it's true or not. I'm not saying I don't care about fighters and that's not in the well-being of the fighters. I'm saying once the fight is over, these things we don't need to know. You know what I mean? You won or you lost. All the other knick-knack things or other issues you had before the fight, we don't need to know that. You know what I mean? Because what you're doing is you're putting this out there to tank the victory of George Kambosos. And that's what we're not going to do. You know what I mean? That's what we're not going to do. Was your lungs bothering you when you knocked them down in the 10th round? Was they bothering you then? You know what I mean? Was your lungs bothering you when you jumped back in the ring and said you won 10 of the 12 rounds? You know what I mean? So that's all I'm saying. But like I said, hey, talk to me tonight, y'all. Talk to me tonight. What y'all think of the fight? The link is also in the comments section right there for those that want to tap in. It's like, hey, all that. But yeah. But nah, I don't let fighters off the hook with them type of, when they come up with those type of reasons for why they didn't perform or why they didn't win. I mean, nobody's perfect. Every athlete that go into every basketball game, every football game, every fight, everybody got something wrong with them. Nobody's 100% healthy for any sport. They're never going to be. It's just one of those misnomers. Something is always going to be wrong. Unless something is broke fractured or something like that, then generally you should be in the ring. And nowadays, the stuff that they shoot these people up with, like I said, there's no reason for somebody to be half dead with inflated lungs in the ring. No reason, especially for a fight that's supposed to happen 6 months ago. You know what I mean? Six to 9 months ago. So you finally get the fight, and then all of a sudden you end up in the ring with inflated lungs. Prayers go out there to Teofimo. Hope he's, together in good health and good mind. But go ahead and move on to 140. Go ahead and move on to 140. I don't think it's a wise idea for you to try to get a rematch from Kambosos. Move on. Take that 1L. Move on to 140. See if you can get yourself in the ring with one of the champions up there, or maybe Josh, or maybe Tank. Go move on, and then we'll see what happens. Like I said, but all in all, boxing is a wonderful place. Boxing is a wonderful place, and yes, we got another night of boxing tomorrow. We got Tank tomorrow, so we'll be right back here once again. We back here tomorrow night after the Tank fight. Then we'll be back here on Monday at 3 p.m. for boxing talks. 3 p.m. The 3 p.m. boxing talks each and every Monday on Let's Talk Sports, y'all. And then that will be followed by 4:30 NBA, NFL talks, mainly NFL talks. So in the meantime, in between time, we appreciate y'all for tapping in tonight, checking us out, kicking it with us. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'll hang out for a few more minutes. If y'all want to jump on the line and talk your talk, the link is in the comment section, or just tell me what you want to talk about in the comment section. But all in all, had a good night. R.I.P. Uncle David. Paco, you still on here? Still got more fights going. Appreciate y'all, man. We're going to go and get out of here, man. Call it a night, man. Catch y'all tomorrow night after the Tank fight, man. In the meantime, between time, Let's Talk Sports, y'all. 1.